Trump didn't win the popular vote. He didn't win the electoral college vote, but they did this year. They won the electoral college vote. The man won every swing state, and on top of it all, 89% of the counties shifted gifts. I don't understand how people can look at that and say, there's no mandate. There's a mandate.
Well, it's a different definition of a mandate, I guess.
But the problem is that if you're the Democratic Party and you lost 49.8% to 48.3%, and you're looking at that 1.5% dip, that's an excuse for you to say, what we did really wasn't that bad. We should continue to do that.
So
no, don't continue to do that. Find a new strategy.
I thought that was beautiful.
I love a person that gets excited like that, because that's literally what I do. Like, I start to shake, and yeah, because you can't believe how deranged it is. Like, you start to shake, like, are y'all not seeing this? Like, y'all don't read, you don't read. Okay.
Only been in office for 6 weeks. Seems like 6 years, doesn't it? And he's been going around with his cronies touting his so-called landslide and blowout win. But he won the popular vote by 1.5%, one of the smallest ever. And he won the general election by less than 50%. So what kind of mandate is this really?
Well, it is a mandate, and I'm going to explain why. And I don't mind the question, but let me be very clear. I'm no supporter of Trump. I'm a supporter of truth and the facts. And here's the facts. The man won every swing state. He increased in terms of his voter turnout in his favor from the standpoint of blacks, Latinos, and young voters. He increased his numbers in that regard from 2020. 89% of the counties shifted to the right. That's a mandate. We can sit up there and play around all we want to. In 2020, Trump didn't win the popular vote. He didn't win the electoral college vote. A matter of fact, the Republicans hadn't won the popular vote, if I remember correctly, since 2004. But they did this year. So 20 years after they last won the popular vote, they won the popular vote. They won the electoral college vote. The man won every swing state, and on top of it all, 89% of the counties shifted gifts. I don't understand how people can look at that and say, there's no mandate. There's a mandate.
Well, it's a different definition of a mandate, I guess.
But the problem is that if you're the Democratic Party and you lost 49.8% to 48.3%, and you're looking at that 1.5% dip, that's an excuse for you to say, what we did really wasn't that bad. We should continue to do that. No, don't continue to do that. Find a new strategy.
I thought that was beautiful.
I mean,
that was beautiful.
I love a person that gets excited like that, because that's literally what I do. Like, I start to shake, and yeah, because you can't believe how deranged it is. Like, you start to shake, like, are y'all not seeing this? Like, y'all don't read, you don't read. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And Joy Behar tried to downplay it because it was not as high as
trying to
downplay
everything. That's her problem. She doesn't know anything. Like, for the life of me, I have to look up things. Right? I don't have a producer. They have producers and they're still wrong. Like, how does that happen? Like, everybody is deranged. Like, y'all need just to hire some Trump people. Maybe y'all need to do it remotely so you don't have to be around them. But you need to do something, because everything that they're talking about is false.
It most certainly is, but they're speaking with their hearts. You know what I mean? They just want to appease the ladies. Like, Stephen A. made a phenomenal point. But guess what? No applause. They're not here to applaud anything but what they're told to applaud to. Like, if we are not talking about the same propaganda that circulates in this echo chamber called the View, and we don't give you permission to clap, then don't you dare put them damn hands together. They are worse than the Democrats who were sitting at the Trump's address last night. They were just sitting there. He was cooking. He let them know, he won the young people. He won the black people. He won the popular vote. He won, like, the Republicans. Everybody was running. They won swing states.
He won everybody. And to lose chat, I am a part of the 8%. I'm a part of the 40%, the Latino vote. I'm a part of the indigenous vote. Okay. I'm a part of I'm half Polish. I'm a part of the white women that voted. Okay. I don't care what you want to say. At the end of the day, I did not vote for that woman over there. That woman over there. That's her name. Because you have to be deranged to do that. Like, you have to be literally deranged. There's nothing that woman offered. She kept talking about moving forward. On what? It took her almost 3 months to actually get something up on a website. Stephen A knows what he's talking about. And let's be clear, that this is where, that you might get your wish. They might be mad at me. Let's be clear. Stephen A. Stephen A is a man. Okay. And in liberal world, men tend to be more logical than women.
We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. Amen, somebody. Look at that. Look at God. Men are more logical. Women. So once you sit back and make us image.
Liberals tend to be illogical. But when you have the logical ones, it tends to be the men because they tend to think more logically instead of emotionally. That's what I said.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right. Well, Stephen A sometimes do not make the best. Sometimes what he says out of his mouth, it seems like he's playing on both sides of the fence. To me, because he realizes that this new lane of politics serves him a little better than the sports lane. When he started,
he realizes that the black community, if he doesn't toe the liberal line, they're going to call him a coon, sellout, all of that good stuff, and a lot of people care about that. I don't care about that.
Yeah. I'm still a little. I still got like 2 toes in that little water. I actually can't. No, don't call me that. Don't call me that.